Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really easy synth. It's used by Disclosure in their remix of Running, and if you don't know what the sound is, I'll play it really quickly. So yeah, that main synth that you're hearing is used in a lot of their type of stuff, and they're pretty big right now with kind of bringing it back to good old house. So if we just open up a Reason file, and I like to detach everything, kind of keep it all separate, makes it a little bit more clear. If you create a subtractor synth, now the trick is you got to make sure this is initialized. I know that some people don't have it initialized. You can set that in the preferences, but for the time being, just to make sure, you can right click and hit reset device, and it will just, start the patch over. And we're not even going to touch the oscillators at all. Like I said, it's really simple to make, but it does affect three things: filter 1, the filter envelope, and the amp envelope. So for the first filter, we adjust the frequency to 38 and the resonance to 14, and then we have to make sure that this gets selected as a low pass 24 filter. For the filter envelope, we have the attack already set to 0. We put the decay up to 40. Oh, actually, it's at 40, so that's good. The sustain goes to about 67, and the release can stay at 40. We want to make sure that the amount is at 50 though, so it shows how much of this actual motion that this envelope will affect the sound is actually like taking place. So it's about 50. The amp envelope, the attack is 0, decay all the way up, sustain all the way up, and just a little bit of release, about like 40. And so let's see what we have here. Yeah, so it sounds like an 80s type of synth. So not much really, but it actually does the trick when you're trying to play out the actual song. So I'm just gonna actually open up this really quickly and kind of just show that the notes that are used. So yeah, it's basically just one chord that's played. You have what, a B, an A, so that's a minor seventh, C sharp, and D. So it gives it a nice little like jazzy vibe, and then this one note up here, which layers on top really nicely. And then with the variation of the actual like pattern is just taking it up a half step at the end of every 2 bars. So right there. So it's just a half step, same chord, not much going on, and then going down a half step from the original as well. So that's all it is. Not much to it, but still sounds really good. Other than this, I added in a chorus to just widen the sound and really just kind of add more texture to it. There's not much that we adjust here. I put this down delay to like 10, I guess. Yeah. Feedback goes to 28, and I would just bring the rate down to about 22 or 24. That should be fine. So now listening to it, you're gonna hear a wider sound. It really really spreads out more in the actual monitors. We can adjust that too. There you go. Right. So you could also use a little bit of portamento just to kind of give it a little bit more variation, but it's up to you. From here, you can also EQ it just to kind of take out some of those frequencies and other sounds that you don't want in there. And finally, what is actually like a huge aspect of what's going on in that song is there's a sub bass in there as well. So I actually just used a basic stock sub bass. So you type in sub bass here in the Reason sound bank, and it pulls up. That's good. Sub bass 2, I believe it was. That's pretty. Just a warm type of sound. So if we copy and paste, bring this down, but we just eliminate all these other notes, and we copy the pattern again. See how it sounds. So yeah, that's pretty much it. They don't really do much after, from, you know, what I can hear at least. Maybe more EQ, and there are other variations of the synth that go on in the song too. But yeah, like I said, really quick, really easy, and a really good sound. So if you like what you see, comment, subscribe, put a video response. Honestly, like if you can get a better variation or just even a better sound of like a Disclosure synth, please put it up, because I don't think there's any up for Reason. But yeah, hope you enjoy.